to you guys. How you doing today? So I just wanted to come at you with a quick update. Oceidon, no one's really heard anything about them for a while now. I was aware of them back in was June of 2021 when they did their first press release. Thanks to a previous company I worked for and a position I was in, I was able to network and getting good with their three founders, Andy, Jack, and Hoochnu. So here's some updates for you guys. As of, I guess, last month, Andy is no longer with the company. I don't know the full situation going on there. I mean, I've talked to, a few of the founders individually, and I can't really say much more on that. But yeah, it's interesting to see what's going on. The one thing that seems certain, though, is they have their shit together. Even though they're dealing with whatever with the founders, they have their shit together. So for those of you who have not kept up with Oceidon at all, let's start from the beginning. They were originally going to launch on the Binance Smart Chain at the very last minute after they'd already done their seed investing, seed funding. They collected money in BUSD. They swapped over to an Ethereum project instead. So I don't remember the exact rate, but if I'm not mistaken, if you had done a $100 investment, you got a silver meta NFT. And if you did a $500 investment, you got a golden meta NFT. Now, these NFTs are supposed to have utilities attached to them. They were never fully clarified, and that's led to some debate today, more than anything, because what does it get you? Anyways, let's talk a little bit more about their history. So they put it out in Ethereum. They put out their tokens, the OBLOX, OBLOX, in Ethereum. And most of the people who got into this as investors had only ever been in the BSC space, so Binance Smart Chain, if you're not aware. So it was a big change for a lot of people, and eventually their token did launch. They started coming out with various things right away. They had an NFT block builder where it's kind of like a Minecraft where you're able to take blocks, arrange them, and turn that into an NFT, which was pretty cool. Then they did this whole big international marketing thing where they were advertising on major news stations all across the world. It was incredible. You could actually get a free Oceidon NFT, which I'm pretty sure I did do that one too. Just to be like, hey, it's your first NFT. They ran it, again, on regular television. So it's like, oh, I don't know what an NFT was, and I'm sure we can drag up the ad from somewhere. But yeah, they did an amazing marketing job. And then they established a partnership with Michael Owens. I'm not too familiar. He's a football player in the UK. And they were doing his, I think it was called Oceidon Legends. Again, this is a little foggy. It's been a while. But yeah, then the project, just like a lot of other projects, faced the crash of 2022, the subsequent crash of 2023, and they decided to pull liquidity just in order to like kind of save the overall value of the project. And of course, like maybe a week or two later, the price of Ethereum pumped, and a lot of people were bemoaning like, what the hell? I was one of those people. But today's Oceidon is very different. So while everything's been going on in the background, they haven't really publicly said much. They did a Twitter Space, or Twitter Spaces, however you want to say it, a few weeks back, probably about a month and a half at this point. And they actually revealed quite a bit. They had major VC money behind them. They also have major partnerships with the Cardano Foundation. They announced that they're going to be minting on a different chain entirely. And I'm like, oh, Cardano. But the one thing that I forgot to mention was the Oceidon Smart Score. Now, the Smart Score, for those of you who aren't aware of the concept, it's very similar to a credit score. So it's tied directly to how you invest. Now, crypto wallets, you have your wallet address. Using that information, you can look up anybody's wallet. You can see all their transactions, what their wallet currently holds. Of course, there's no name directly attached to it, but yeah, it's pretty cool. And you can see all the trades they've ever done, but that's a little bit hard to read. Well, with the Oceidon Smart score, you are now able to be given a score based off of how you invest. So if you're getting into pre-sales and then immediately dumping them, that's not a good look. Your score is going to go down. If you're like, hey, I have a bad score on one wallet, I'm going to just make a whole new wallet, who cares? Well, guess what? You have no real history on that wallet, so bad score. So yeah, it's how long are you holding on to projects for? Are you hopping in between? Are you swing trading? All of these are contributing factors that shows, are you a good investor or not? So Oceidon has their Clarity platform that they're going to be coming out with. And think of that as their entire ecosystem, the launchpad, the crypto marketplace. I forget the specifics, but one of the perks of having the golden meta NFT is that it's supposed to get you whitelisting for everything that comes out. It's supposed to have all this utility. And again, it's never been established. And so today on their Discord as well as their Telegram, I posted, I'm like, hey, so what's going on here? What are you guys going to be doing for the utilities? Because we can look at this a few different ways. All right, first off, I have my meta NFT. I can do what I want. Well, I'll tell you right now, a lot of people have multiple. I mean, I myself have two of them, threw $1,000 in BUSD at them. So yeah, I got my 2 golden metas. So it's like, okay, can I just split those between 2 wallets? Because I mean, admittedly, I do have wallets that have history that are decent. So I'm like, okay, I'm not screwing over projects. So it's like, okay, you could do that. But what if someone has a crap score? What if someone has a terrible smart score? Are they still able to get whitelisting on projects? Because you don't want those kind of people tanking a brand new project. The whole point of the smart score is to make sure that you have the right kind of investors getting into it. It's like, take a look at like institutional investors. They have to have a minimum of $1 million to show, hey, I'm not going to fuck you over. So there are a lot of questions circulating, and I'm very, very interested to see how this is all going to turn out. The patent for the smart score has been completed. I will include the link in the description down below so you guys can check it out yourself. There's the short version, and then there's the 80-page version if you want to comb all the way through that. But guys, they did it. They did it entirely. Again, it's fascinating. So there's clearly a divide going on here. Jack and Hushnu have control of the Discord. They have no control over the Telegram. That's still held by Andy. So even though you have this division going on, I mean, Andy, even though he's apparently no longer with the project, it's not like he's like, oh, they were screwing the people over. They were doing all these dirty things. It's like, no, we did everything by the books. We did everything legit as fuck. Venture capitalists secured. Cardano Foundation partnership secured. Getting ready to have that implemented. Having the fucking patent. Do you guys understand what this means? Like, don't get me wrong, a patent can be fought. But at the end of the day, anyone who wants to do something similar, they're going to have to pay a cut to Oceidon. So, I mean, that's huge. So, guys, I want you to check out Oceidon. This is not financial advice, not telling you to do a damn thing, but take a look at it, because right now trading is halted. You can't buy any O blocks. If you wanted to buy one of their meta NFTs, I think the gold NFT is currently trading for around $90 in ETH on OpenSea. The silver meta NFT, I want to say, is maybe 15 or 20 bucks if you really want that. I don't know why you would want the silver one. Again, no utilities have been given out. I'm trying to get up to 5 of these fuckers. Okay, so I've been hitting people up, lowballing offers. I'm like, are you gonna really find someone to pay the $90? Go fuck yourself. I tried to pay the guy $5. He's like, yeah, no. Now he's pissed off at me in the chat. So, oh well. But guys, check out Oceidon. This has just been a short review coming at you from the Blockheads. You can find us on Blockstar. I always have positive things to say about Blockstar. But guys, Oceidon, check it out. I'll include their info in the description below. Like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.